in movie, and it was during that time where Will Smith was on a hot streak with movies because within,
Yeah.
I think like a 7 year period, he had that movie, I Robot, which I absolutely love. I Am Legend, another phenomenal movie. So, but
Hmm.
anyway, my next random question: which historical figure, can also be fictional, do you most identify with?
Ooh. Oh wait, no, no, I know the answer to this. So believe it or not, it's oh my gosh, don't lose the name. Oh, so it's actually a biblical character. Actually, it's Jonah. Um, for people that don't know the story, long story short, essentially, um, in this story, God tells Jonah where he needs to go. Jonah is like, God, nah, I'm good. I'm good on that. He tries to run away, gets on a boat, tries to get as far away from the location as possible. Um, he ends up uh, going overboard, swallowed by a beast, fish, whale, however you want to fill in the blank, and he is in this beast for a while, um, until at the end, he eventually ends up where he was trying to run away from. But the reason why I connect the most with him is because there are moments in your life where you feel like you're not progressing, where you feel like you're not doing your purpose, or you're not reaching a goal, or your New Year's resolutions, or you don't feel any closer to your degree, or feel you don't feel like you're being a good uh, spouse or parent or whatever it is. And the truth is, um, just because you're moving in small steps doesn't mean you're not moving. And just because you had a step back, or a setback, I should say, uh, doesn't mean you're not going to reach it. It just means that, like, you just need to recheck your focus. That's all that means. I'd be lying if I said that I haven't had missteps in the way that I communicated to people. That I wasn't being maybe overly emotional, or my own personal biases got in the way. I'd be lying if I said that there were moments where I said I was going to do something and I just couldn't make it happen at no fault of me. It's just life happens, right? Um, and I think that yeah, like I resonate with that story so much because we often feel like we're engulfed by a whale or something, the beast that we call life, and we just think like, oh well, that's it. Like, why should I try anymore? I can't do this. When truth be told, like, when you actually get to the destination, you're like, wait, how did I get here? And so, like, what I actually end up telling people that I lead when I do seminars, conferences, whatever, is you have to, as a leader, be okay with getting to your destination in a different way than you dreamed it. We have to, we got to be okay with that.
Yeah,
So you mentioned sports, right?
yeah,
I think right now everyone assumes like you have to go through sports as far as professional in a certain way. You're going to be top high school player in the country, then you're going to go to a D1 college, then you're going to go pro. There are plenty of people that started at a D2, still found their way in the league. There's some people that went undrafted, still made it in the league.
where
And
Brock
so
Purdy was the last player selected in the draft.
the last
And then
pick,
even Patrick Mahomes was like not the starter at Texas Tech.
yeah,
And I mean, and
yeah.
when he came out in the draft, started like he was Mitch Trubisky and Deshaun Watson were drafted ahead of him, I think, in the 2017 draft. And
Hmm.
who wouldn't want Patrick Mahomes right now, right?
Exactly. Yeah. And so like my point to people is it's okay to get to your destination in the way that's not how you planned. Like that's okay. Like I always thought that like the things that I'm doing now, I always thought it would look completely different. Like completely different. Um but I'm here, I'm living my best life. I'm doing well for myself, but it in no way, shape, or form was in the way that I thought it was gonna happen. Um some people it's a reality, especially if you're married trying to have kids. It's a reality that some people aren't able to have kids,
Yeah.
right? Like that's a real thing. um and they have to go through different means to make that happen. And some end up adopting, right? And so it didn't end up looking how they wanted it, but the moment they accepted it, it was like, no, I love this. This is what I always wanted, which was to be a parent, right? And so, like, I just want people to be able to see that and know that and own that even if it's not how you wanted it, what would you rather have? The thing that you always wanted, or upset that it's not the way that you wanted?
Yeah.
Like,